of some of Mr. Barnum's most renowned attractions right here on display behind the curtain before the performance begins. You will see such wonders as Anne Swan, the world's tallest woman, a pair of authentic Siamese twins, Grizzly Adams and his famed California animal menagerie, and many, many more. All this, alone is worth twice the price of admission, is available only to ticket holders. So if you have not yet secured these precious commodities, I urge you to do so at once. And now, while these fortunate patrons are waiting for their escorts to complete their last-minute negotiations with the esteemed Mrs. Brady, I'd like to show you this.
Is this your card?
Nope.
Ah, dang it, this trick never works. I'm just gonna take a snack break. This is never works. Eat that orange. Oh, wow. What the hell? What is this? This 10 of spades, your card?
That's my card.
I assume by now that all present have acquired their tickets. If not, Mrs. Brady is still waiting to serve you at the small tent to my right. And for those ladies and gentlemen still in attendance, I have an interesting and unusual demonstration. I assume by now that all present have acquired their tickets. And the curtains will be opening shortly. I urge you to hurry. I don't want you to miss the exhibition of wonders. Right this way, through the curtain.
Okay, the curtain is open. Oh, sir, I'm gonna let you keep this as a souvenir.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
No hanging from the lighting trees. And thank you, and enjoy the show.
Barnum's the name. P.T. Barnum. And I want to tell you that on this stage tonight, you're going to see bar none every sight, wonder, and miracle that name stands for, including Jumbo, the world's largest elephant, the amazing great white whale from Labrador, General Tom Thumb, only 25 inches from toe to crown, Joyce Heth, the oldest woman in existence, and the rarest and most beautiful bird in captivity, the Swedish nightingale, and a company of hundreds, no, thousands of marching bands, standing bands, tumbling bands, flying bands, bands of every shape, size, and description. And here they all are. must be thinking, I don't see any Swedish nightingales or flying bands or 25-inch men. But like I told you, Barnum's my name and miracles are my game. And they're all up there, mark my word. Where do you think you're going?
Home,
But I got a point of view to expound on, defending the noble art of humbug.
which I happen to be in disagreement with, as it is no more than a shoddy event of flim-flam, so it doesn't behoove me to stick around.
Respect for the speaker, madam, requires that you listen while he lays down his convictions.
And respect for my own convictions requires me to set forth, which I'm doing.
Then go. Isolated dissent will hardly deter me. One small voice can easily be ignored. Of course, it doesn't help when that one small voice happens to be from his wife. I would kiss before you go, Cherry Barnum.
With pleasure, Mr. Barnum. It may not make much sense, but you're beautiful.
In the main ring, ladies and gentlemen, the fight to the finish struggle of humbug versus truth, flim flam versus fact. Mr. Phineas Taylor Barnum versus his good wife Cherry. An American pageant featuring stirring music, thrilling spectacle, hilarious clowns, and savage jungle beasts. Presenting first Mr. Barnum himself in an opening bit of philosophic folklore. Mr. Barnum.
Fact is, my wife's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Give her a mess of hard facts and she's happy as a clam. But serve her a bit of fancy and she turns up her nose like it's yesterday's fish. But whether you end up thinking humbug's a blessing or curse, you're still gonna buy it. Why? Because every 60 seconds on this earth, an absolutely delightful phenomenon takes place, which absolutely guarantees it. There is a sucker born every minute. Each time that second hand sweeps to the top like dandelions, up they pop, their ears are big, their eyes are wide, and though I fed them bona fide baloney with no truth in it, why you can bet I'll find some fruit to buy my corn. Cause there's a shirt suit and suck aboard a minute, and I'll refer to the minute you was born. Each blessed hour brings 60 of them. Each time that wooden cougar shows his face, another sucker takes his place and plunks a quarter on the line to buy my can of genuine malarkey. God bless and love 'em, but don't feel sad or hopping mad or cause a scene. Cause there's a shirt and suit and suck aboard a minute, and ma'am, you might have been the minute in between. If I allowed it right here in my hand, the smallest living human man, the sight of that is surely worth a dime. If I presented educated pooch who's trained to dance the hoochie cooch, but better way to waste a bit of time. If I imported monumental cost a lady fair whose head was lost when crossing railroad tracks to pick some zinnias, who eats farina throw hose and wears pink tights instead of clothes. If that ain't worth a buck, my name ain't Phineas. You say that's hogwash, well who cares? You'll buy my hogwash long as there's a sucker born every minute. Each time that second hand sweeps to the top like dandelions, up they pop, their ears so big, their eyes so wide, and though I fed them bona fide baloney, just let me spin it, and ain't no man who can resist me, wait and see. Cause there's a sure and suit and suck aboard a minute. And friends, the biggest one, excluding none, is, haha, me! When our country was a pup, and now alas, we're all grown up, there ain't any suckers anymore. I'll prove it to you. Suppose I were to tell you that I got a real live mermaid behind that curtain. How many of you would pay 25 cents to see her? Maybe one? Two at most? The rest of you are so educated you don't believe any of nonsense like a half fish, half woman. You're not suckers. And you're missing a hell of a lot. Because you see, there happens to be a real live mermaid behind that curtain. And I'll be damned if I show her to you.
Dictionary, Taylor. Humbug. Something designed to deceive and mislead.
That's what comes from American school teachers. They go straight to the books. Cherry, I'm talking about rosy possibilities. The kind of humbug that the Pilgrims sold themselves when they set sail on the Mayflower all those years ago. I'm talking about the dream.
Just one question, Taylor. The woman eating farina with no head, how did she do the lumps?
Well, you see, she got herself this little boy.
Mr. Webster has a nice synonym for humbug too. Lies. Now don't give up, Taylor. The evening's young. You still got some rosy possibilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, humble beginnings, as Mr. Phineas Taylor Barnum, in his first appearance in the May tent, turns old into gold quicker than you can say. George Washington.
By the thousands in Philadelphia, Mr. Barnum. And now, here's all the papers you'll need. Birth certificate, bill of sale, written testimony, proving that beyond the shadow of a doubt, on June 15th, Joyce Heth will be 160 years old.
She better be, Mr. Lyman. I've spent every cent I have on this contract. But from now on, P.T. Barnum presents Joyce Heth, the oldest woman alive.
She'll make your fortune, Mr. Barnum. Just remember Philadelphia.
All right, Joyce. We better get to work if we want to eat tonight. Step right up and see her. Joyce Heth, the oldest woman on earth.
When you see the shape the world is in, when
Joyce
the way it is be what it's been,
Oldest woman on earth.
when folks just care for gold, thank God I'm old.
I don't understand it. They came by the thousands in Philadelphia.
And walked by the thousands. You've been had, Mr. Barnum. Anyways, what's so special about an old lady? A young lady, now that's different. If you would have had me 140 years ago, they would have come all right.
What'd you say?
I says, what's so special about an old lady?
No, but a special old lady.
Mr. Barnum, what you looking at?
I'm looking at a nurse about 100 years ago. She's got this baby bouncing on her knee. George Washington.
But I don't know no people named Washington.
George Washington, the father of this country?
I told you I don't know any.
Joyce, that sidewalk out there looks mighty hard to sleep on. I'd say there's a fair chance of rain tonight, maybe even hail.
What'd you say that boy's name was?
George Washington!
Oh, you mean little Georgie. I pretty near raised that boy.
All right, we're doing this. Step right up and see her. Joyce
When you
Heth,
see the shape
George
the world
Washington's
is
nurse.
in, when the way it is ain't what it's been, when folks just care for gold, thank God I'm old. When you take a gander at the news, when you hear the language people use, when no sweet songs are sung, I don't wanna be young.
All right, now liven it up.
Daddy time me doesn't fret me. Should he spy me? That don't upset me. Let him eye me. Come and get me. That's fine by me. Age don't worry me. When you see the way folks misbehave, when it's only good times that they crave, when kids are much too old, thank God I'm old. When there's only he men left alive, when they tell you 3 men out of 5 end up locked up or hung, I don't wanna be young.
All right, now do some steps.
I can't dance, I'm 160
Rain,
years old.
hail, maybe even a blizzard.
I'll dance.
Those are 160-year-old legs. All right, you start with her left. Mr. Scudder, which is why I intend on filling all 5 floors with the most educational attractions imaginable, including 3 galleries of art, a lecture hall seating 2,000 people, and, in the rotunda, a glass tank holding the living, breathing great white whale from Labrador. And, just to help you make up your mind, may I offer you this courtesy ticket entitling you and a friend to 2 free admissions upon payment of 1/2 the regular price any Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday between the hours of 12 noon and 1 p.m. Is that a deal?
Taylor Barnum, did you or did you not have an appointment to take me to lunch at 1 o'clock? It is now past 2:14.
The near ring, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. P.T. Barnum faces that most ferocious of all jungle beasts. The female of the species who's been kept waiting over 1 hour and 14 minutes. Mr. P.T. Barnum will face this dangerous creature unarmed.
Mr. Scudder, I thought I asked you to tell me when it was 1 p.m. But no excuses. Just go and I'll meet up with you in the builders at 2:40. I don't know why I ever picked him to be a partner. He's so forgetful. This is a marital humbug. Only problem is it never works on my wife.
Hogwash, Taylor. I believe you forgot that appointment all by yourself. Now, I have to pick up some pamphlets at the Women's Emporium, so I thought we might lunch there.
You can't lunch there. However, McNally's Oyster Shack is right down the corner. If I may suggest...
You leave it up to the fates. An excellent idea. Head to the Women's Emporium, tail to McNally's.
I'll flip if you don't mind.
Of course, Taylor. I trust you 100%.
our newest pamphlet, all about the Stanton Act, thanks to Elizabeth K.B. Stanton. They will now guarantees the woman the right to make her own business and legal decisions.
What do you think about that, Mr. Barnum?
I'm all for it, 100%. Just as long as she asks her husband first. All right, McNelly. I'll get a couple dozen oysters, 2 Lardales, and put a hat on them.
Mr. Barnum will have the liver special, Mrs. Mortimer, plus fresh boiled parsnips and a copy of Miss Stanton's pamphlet for dessert. Now tell me, Mr. Barnum, about this new partner of yours.
Mr. Amos Scudder. Him and me are rebuilding the American Museum.
With what? We have $100 to our name.
Humbug and a bit of gold, copper. You'd be surprised how often it's just as good as silver or gold.
Schemes again, Taylor. Schemes and dreams.
I told you I was a dreamer the first night I met you in that thunderstorm.
Taylor Barnum, when a girl meets a man in the middle of the worst thunderstorm of the summer, with bolts of lightning jumping off of every bonny tree in sight, and thunder so loud it could scare you out of your wits, not to mention the dogs and cats around their territory howling to raise the dead, she don't pay much mind when a man happens to mention he's a dreamer. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have dreams, Taylor, just sensible ones that you can reach.
I want to excite people, stir them up, give them a glimpse of the miracle.
Miracle's a pretty fancy word for humbug, Taylor.
How can you say that, Cherry? Okay, maybe I put a high polish on the facts sometimes, but I've never taken anyone for one thin dime.
You've taken them for more than money. You get them excited about things that can never be, like a woman 160 years old. Now, I don't mind you using the imagination the good Lord gave you, but with $2 to use, you ought to be using it for more sensible things. Now, I happen to know Mr. Shawnee Jerome's looking for a partner over the Clockworks factory. it, Taylor. Write the letters, keep the accounts.
I just can't do it. Tick-tock from 10 to 6, with only occasional bong to break the monotony of 10,000 cuckoos peeking out of 10,000 little clocks. Every man's got a temperament, and mine's just not suited for a tick-tock, cuckoo, and bong.
Sorry, Taylor. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Of course you should, Cherry. It's half a wife's job bringing up the things a husband doesn't want to hear. I guess it's just not the right color for me. Just say the name. Bridgeport Clockworks. What do you see? Gray, brown, maybe if you're lucky, a dash of taupe.